Official po, official pal. Merry Christmas to you all. This year, Brunya, the bruta. What am I talking about? This is the Tap Send Brunya actually from Tap Send to you. All you have to do is to send $200 or 200 euros or 200 pounds, and you stand an instant chance to win exciting prizes every Thursday to the end of the year. So what are you waiting for? Send the family members the money. Let them also celebrate Christmas. And by doing that, you also stand a chance of winning exciting prizes from Tap Send. And the grand draw is on the 29th of December, where you stand a chance of winning air fryers, blenders, televisions, a lot of prizes, and free air tickets, 5 of them. Tap Send. Send the people the money. It's easy, it's convenient, and it's reliable.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fine check it. Fine check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fine check it. Fine check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level, fine check it. Fine check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo na ni etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se wo benya ni nyina ofa akọ enno so ya asem foforo wo so to mfa akosika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosinsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anase ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wo tu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. Or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
It is now official that Kiss Daniel concert has been cancelled. It is not even postponed. Information we are gathering is that they cancelled it because of lack of ticket sales. The tickets were not selling. Why will a Kiss Daniel concert ticket not be sold? What is happening? Kojo, is it because of his behavior the past months? Fact that he has not been making appearances at concerts? The reason his tickets were not sold?
Yes, I want to believe it will be a lot of issues. And that cannot be taken out, as in people having that issue about him not appearing for most of his shows. And what is the guarantee that this time he will come? So there will be some people who have that perception and henceforth will not go and buy tickets. And also the fact that the prices are not real, looking at Ghana now, how we are facing some economic issues and the prices. It was not realistic for people to be able to buy. And also they took a cue from what happened to his brother. What happened to his brother.
They are thinking about their future.
Definitely they have to send some signals to you that, hey Charlie, this is another brother who is equally big, and this thing happened. So what might be the case? Will it be like maybe Ghanaians are trying to take a revenge on us or something? So they have to take cues from that and make a good decision. We even saw that he has slashed down his ticket prices after the Wizkid event, and finally postponed it, and now it has been called off. So a whole lot of issues. I think he can have a show here, but they need to consider the price.
Can we blame the organizers for their lackluster attitude, in the sense that in terms of publicity it wasn't huge? In fact, it was just some few weeks to the program that some people started hitting me that, oh, they would want some publicity. Someone even came to my DM. According to DJ Package, he recommended me and some other people too. That guy.
Person.
And he hit me in my DM. Oh, as in charges, blah, 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 blah. So can we also blame it on the promotional strength of the whole show? That maybe they toyed with it?
That is solid, yes. What event organizers in Africa must know is that when they see these guys making waves all over the world, they should give kudos to the organizers. These are top-notch organizers who are making sure that everything goes on well. And I always say that the integrity and the experience of the organizer also counts. It is not just the artists. At times, even the artists, they do little. Just maybe posting on their socials and stuff. It is the organizers that make sure that marketing of the event and where even they channel their ticketing to the right audience. They make sure all these things are done. So when you see that glorious event, a lot of people turning up. The success is not attributed only to the artist, because artists, you do your work, your checks as an organizer. You know that, okay, this is where his strength is. He has songs that is all over. So what can I do to make sure that I pull the right audience there? So this is what I think the organizers in our space, they are lacking. They think, okay, we saw him maybe rocking USA, rocking UK. So then it means it is done. No, they did some work. The organizers put in a lot of effort. So when you come down here, you need to also make sure that you put in that effort. If they are charging you so much and you think it can't work, check the geographical differences. If they are charging maybe a $200 or $300 in USA and you want to come and replicate that same amount here, because the artist will not compromise on dropping their charges. He may want to charge you the same way he charged the US promoter organizer. And so you know that clearly you are not making a good business, because the people within here don't have that financial power, that disposable income to spend on things like this. Okay. So you have to consider all those factors. So you have to, in getting a price that will make you cover your losses, you set to give higher prices on the ticketing, which at the end of the day, it will not be realistic for people to buy. Okay. And choosing December in Accra was perfect, but a lot of factors also goes into it. Compared to the shows, previous shows that has been successful, the Afro Nation and all of that. How much do they even charge their pricing compared to yours? So a lot of things. I think the blame should go to these organizers for lack of promotion, lack of really scrutinizing the Ghanaian environment to know which people are we targeting and what are some of their purchasing power and all of that. A lot of factors that will make them buy tickets. I think they lack it. So next time, if they want to organize such event, they need to do their homework very, very well, so that it wouldn't look bad on the artists. These are huge brands. Ghanaians are jamming to his songs. Yeah. So the next thing is how you can market it. And if he's also not charging you a good price, I think you can you can consider not just to bring him and make loss. That wouldn't be.
Let me do some sports with Nana Regan as well. Nana, Messi here is doing Raskuku with the trophy, the World Cup trophy. He's playing Raskuku with the World Cup trophy, running around with the trophy everywhere. Is he to do it?
Yes, of course. I mean, he has to do that because the World Cup trophy didn't come easily to Messi as compared to some other countries like then Brazil, Pele's Brazil, and then the Maradona's Argentina, or even recent times Mbappe's France. I mean, you can count the number of players that are very top-notch on the field in the setup France used in winning the World Cup in 2018. And then if you want to compare them to this Argentina team, then you should know it wasn't an easy task for Messi to lead such a team. You understand? And that thing has always been there. In fact, it started with the Copa America. His only the only argument people used to make, or only criticism, is that he hasn't won anything for the national team, and then that he has lost 2 finals in the Copa America, so he should win something for Argentina. So that was the huge cry from Argentina, the citizens of Argentina, the journalists, the sports journalists, the pundits, everybody. In fact, all football lovers, those who are against him and those who also love him at some point, were feeling like, okay, if he is able to win these trophies, then that will be all. Then they can easily tag him or have that good bragging right. So the cup did not come easy. In fact, if I was Messi, I would not only sleep with it. In fact, I would do a world tour with the trophy. That is if the
why is he the one being singled out? Because a team.
Yes, that's a very good question, brother. Because when Argentina loses in a tournament, Messi is singled out as a player, and all the heat goes to Messi because of his rivalry with Ronaldo. Every hit is directed at, yes. Every hit
perceived rivalry, or
no, it's there. I mean, it's in our recent football. I mean, you can't take away the rivalry between Cristiano Ronaldo
and everybody is playing their games. So
yes, but because of fans and other things, the individual achievements on the field of
play, so it is perceived. It's something fueled by fans.
It is not perceived because when you check even for the last decade,
it is fueled by fans.
Yes. But even between them, none can openly endorse the other to say you.
But that is not right.
But they have done.
No, but you see,
Messi
have done.
Yes,
Ronaldo too. Yeah.
No, but when you even check the attitude, even in endorsing each other, it is not one that you would say they do for their own teammates. And for the past decades, these two people have gone head to head.
But technically, it's perceived. That is what he wants to say.
It is their fans. It is not them.
Yes, technically.
But it comes into the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's part of
so
it.
that's what we are saying. So, Brass, I mean, with that, he has to do that because anytime Argentina loses, it is Messi. If they are playing any tournament, it is Messi. In fact, recently with PSG, when they lost, when they couldn't qualify for the Champions League finals, it was Messi's name that was trending. So, such a player, definitely, if you are able to achieve some of these things, I mean, you definitely jubilate or celebrate it widely. Like, you want everybody to know that, yes, now you have achieved it. So, what's the next argument? And I think that is what Messi will be waiting for, what people will say, because there's nothing in football now to talk that you can't mention Messi, or you will say, okay, Messi has not done that, so he should go and try it. No, he has done everything in football, from playing as a playmaker to a supporting striker to winning trophies, winning individual. I mean, all the individual trophies. I think he is leading everything, including the golden boots. Even though he has some, Cristiano Ronaldo has some few goals more than him. He has the golden boots more than Cristiano Ronaldo. I think 2 or so. He has 6 and Ronaldo has 4 or 5. I don't know. I'm not too sure. So he has won all the individual trophies. World Cup. I think he's right now in the history of football. He is the only player that have scored a goal in every stage at the World Cup. Every stage, from group stage to round of 16 to quarterfinal. No, to quarterfinal, to semi-finals, to the finals. He has done it all. So right now in football, I don't know which argument again people will raise for Messi to go and say, okay, now I want to try this, or he has done it also.
AFCON. He has not won the AFCON.
I hear Nigeria and Benin would want to host the AFCON. We beg.
But Benin has some nice stadiums, so.
It's not about nice stadiums.
They'll win. They'll win.
As for the trophy, he shouldn't always sleep with it. He should do proper world tour. Like, I don't know, maybe some of the musicians worldwide to collaborate with him. They should take the trophies around, play shows with it. Let Messi present the trophies to some presidents in the world. Because, just one person.
But he's still going back. He's going back to the field after the World Cup.
Yes, that's what he's saying. He announced his retirement.
I'll play game.
Oh, you will.
That would be bad.
I finished with the World Cup.
He can't.
Because now when he goes to his team and his team starts losing,
they will mention him.
No, but that is fine. That is fine.
They will mention him again.
They say it wouldn't be a state where the applause are high.
That is
coach.
We still move.
Oh, but the name Messi is coming in. Well, that is fine, and I want to believe that the jubilation will also mean well for the whole world. And
it doesn't mean well for all of us.
No, the other time I heard Morocco's semi-finals reach also gained Ghana some points in the World Cup slots now.
Oh, really?
Yes. Really? That's what I heard. That if we have been going with 9, I think now they are giving us 11 slots or so. It was 6. And now we're going that's what I mean by it will mean well for the world. Just that African countries will go group
but you come
points.
Oh no.
No, it will increase our chances.
Go plenty. Oh, we have
it is your best. It is your best that have been going. It is some big now. What it means is that some loose matches for some countries you put them there. Not necessarily fit for the world.
That's also part of it.
Can be said about Europe. Because Croatia has played the semi-finals twice. But if you want to mention bigger teams in Europe, you might not mention Croatia. You mention Italy, Germany,
they struggle there, but when they come
and when you check even continents that has won Canada the most World Cup, it is Europe. And it is because they are more than any other continent in the tournament.
Okay, Rose, so let me also put this question to you. Would you release a new song this Christmas if you were managing an artist?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Yes, you can.
Okay, why would you do that?
So you see, there are dynamics to it, but then looking at the system now and how the music environment has been, it would be advisable either to release it in November, entering into then have a massive.
I decided to not mention the World Cup because it is gone. But in fact, the Christmas I'm talking about that in conjunction with the World Cup.
Exactly.
But because it is ended, that's why I just not mention because from that time, November 16th or 18th,
you will have a distractions from the World Cup.
Of course, released the new song?
Of course, you see, it all depends on the promotion. We've seen songs that has been released even earlier in the year and picked up the ending of the year. We've seen songs that has even been released in the previous year that even caught fire in the following year. So I don't think that there's nothing like such a bad timing, especially when you know what you want to do or when you have a proper plan for it. Yes, you can have a plan, pull it along, but still within emphasis, and that is allowed, normal. But then, if you know what you are about and you are able to structure your things very well. In fact, I believe that if you are able to hit it right.
So what you are talking about, is it for a new artist or an established artist?
Both. Sarkodie has done this and it has worked for him, which is why.
What time did Sarkodie do
you that? See, so usually
what time did Sarkodie do that?
So that's what I want to. So usually in recent times, anytime Sarkodie is about to release, I am coming.
December. Focus on December.
No, you see,
saying Sarkodie has done that. I want to. At what time of his career? That's what
in the last quarter, just recently.
In this time of his career.
Yes. In the last quarter, Sarkodie has
December.
In the last quarter of the year, that's what.
But you were saying December. Christmas.
But it is still in the last quarter.
During the 2020 that you released the
last quarter.
December. Yeah. Wake up with you.
I said Nana Twasoko released in December.
No, it was November. No, it wasn't November. It was November, leading to the election.
Even so, that's why I'm saying. If we are to say specifically December, yes, you can release it in December and it will still pick up. But then, ideally, because December is very busy and you might lose focus or people's attention might not be on you, it is advisable you start early so you can push it into December. That is how it should be.
So I am having December to discuss this. So
you even added World Cup. So.
Yes, I said because the World Cup, I will take it about. I was even considering the World Cup also being a hindrance.
So you can still release it in December, but yes, but let your focus be after December. That's how it would be.
So if you want your focus to be after December, why do you want to?
Why do you do this?
Yes, because the music can travel. So when you release in December, you know we have 2 strong award schemes in Ghana now, and their calendars are very different. When you release in December, what it means is that now you stand a chance of qualifying in both how do you call it, schemes, because I think 3 Music Awards own starts from March, right, into the following year, and VGMA starts from 1st January to 31st. So that is what it means. So if by any chance even your song is able to catch fire even during that December period, what it means is that when we are even checking the year under review, you qualify for both. Unlike maybe if you're able to release in the first quarter of the year, maybe January or February, what it means is that you will definitely miss one of the award schemes if winning awards is part of your plan.
Or you don't miss it, you only miss it for a time frame.
Exactly, but
you still be available or eligible
for the following one, which probably the other possibilities would be that there would be other songs which probably can overshadow yours when the time is right.
So should Kojo release a song now
in December? Yes, he can. Oh yes, he
It's a
can.
banger.
Banger, they are also there. No, it is promotion. Guy, wait, Chocho Muchono.
I'm asking that question because of Kojo. No, but Sammy released the whole album in December.
Bless.
This special December.
Samini is a top guy.
Yes.
Bless Chocho
See,
Muchono.
that's why I asked Sarkodie what time in his career. Sarkodie at this stage, if he does that, it is not shocking.
Bless.
Shatawale, if he does that, it's not shocking. Stone Boy. But this is Kojo King we are talking about. A relatively new artist.
But you still you see, bless Chocho Mucho. Bless Chocho Mucho was able to catch fire even years after release.
Those examples are the one that got away.
So can't you also consider yourself also in that bracket? It happens.
No,
if it is by chance.
Timing is also key, you know.
Yes.
And we know this season, the attention that the World Cup attracted, it supersedes everything. Even if you are a music fanatic, when it's time for the soccer, my friend, you go for the soccer. And even most of our entertainment shows
so many entertainment shows even
went off to make way for.
Back on Peace FM.
We are starting this Thursday. They will close on Saturday. So a lot of them went off. And even the December, when we enter into the Christmas proper, a lot of entertainment shows are on hold to resume the next time.
In January.
And if you don't take care, the vibe will die.
You see, what we are failing to understand
it's a fact.
Now, when it comes to when you want to even consider the dynamics, even in music promotion now, the truth of the matter is that unless we want to just overlook it, the truth of the matter is that even the traditional media now seems to be complementing the online system. That's it. So if you want to concentrate all your promotion on entertainment shows, how many strong entertainment shows do we have in this country? If you want to consider
people are into parties, you see.
I know.
This is time for people to go to their families. So even online presence is low.
Yes, timing is key. Timing is key. But I tell you, if you also have a very good product and you have a very good strategy to also promote it, I tell you, break through. In an era where people were doing drill, people were when everything was about drill, 1 year drill, our own fan. Kinata was releasing his songs and it was high life. In this same system, episode release dropped a high life song and it picked. And you said get this anchor even the dancehall era and go be any other genre.
So Nana Ega is also a talent manager now. Yeah. Nana, what do you also think? Releasing so straight, would you advise Kojo to release his song now?
No,
at least now we are 90% through.
In my opinion, I would say no.
You say no?
Yeah, looking at the holidays and things that are Messi is still celebrating. A lot of people. Let's go to give Messi the song to announce it for you. But if it was done before some of these things, then fine. But I mean, in our current time, I won't advise that. Yeah.
All right, let's leave it there. So we are still open. Kojo King finally seems ready. So we are just seeking your views. as part of the team at Dreamville Records. We are asking whether we should go now or should go later. That is the question we are asking. So maybe Kojo, so Kojo, what do you want to do? Being the copyright owner, what do you want to do?
We will allow ourselves to have fun, enjoy the Christmas, then God willing 2023. Yes, January, beginning of the year.
First week in January.
But you know, some people also have some mindsets that when it comes to January is a hard month.
Yeah.
Therefore, some things also don't fly.
Yeah.
Because some people also think that like
how many people?
Not with the bank.
But
that's what I'm saying. One, people's monies are finished. Bills, school fees, like those things.
Yes, that would be if maybe we are selling tickets or.
But don't forget, those same people are also preparing for Easter and even Valentine's.
You see, if we are to go by that analogy, if we are to go by that analogy, then there is no right time for even for
First week of January will be very strategic for any artist of Kojo's caliber to release a new song. First week of January. First week, maybe from 3rd, 4th, 5th. It will be very strategic for anybody to release a song.
And you see, it is not only about releasing the song, it is even about giving people an awareness even to the prior to the release of the song. Which is why music distributors will even advise you to even upload the song now, maybe lock it, private it. Then you can be sharing flyers, making people aware that such a thing will be released even in a week.
But my advice to Kojo is that I feel Kojo should not just release the song because maybe he's ready or believes he's a very good talent. He has to come with heavy promotion. Heavy, like
that was what heavy, I was going
very, very heavy, like all and the reason why I would say it is not good in December is that you see, right now, if you want to even engage certain platforms to do your promotion, the cost will be very high.
Everybody's charging.
Yes, because they have more clients now. But if it is in the first week of January, like I say, monies are finished. We'll be in the CKV. So if you go and negotiate very well, you get budgets that are within your budget. So that is why it will be very good to go at that. But it should come with some serious promo. Right now, if you release songs and you think you are A-list artist or you want to sleep, your song will also sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so good advice shared, and we are all open and ready on our mask. We are ready for Kojo King's first commercial single. At the end of the day, the anti-Muslim is accredited. Kojo the Atiana hybrid is a nipa Atiana and the Alcompo. This Bongo Ideas guy. Sometimes when I'm about to talk about him, I feel uncomfortable. One part of me says it is not necessary to mention him. One part of me says mention it for posterity's sake, so that one day, if something goes bad or good, you can say, oh, you mentioned it. So I'm always torn between the two, to go or not to go. But recent conversation that is out there between him and Davido has really pricked me to come and talk about him, whether I like it or yes. This is what is happening. You know, we all know the calamity that befell Davido not long ago when his son, 3-year-old Ifeanyi, died at the blind side of caretakers when he fell into a pool. Interestingly, Bongo Ideas, who is known as one of Ghana's trolls, has been putting out some tweets, and unfortunately, I think those tweets have come to Davido's attention, and it's obvious that they have entered his marrow bone. In fact, bone marrow rather. They have entered his bone marrow, and Ashlepa, reason he will come and write something to the guy. So, Richie, you can put those details out there. Let me read them. Nah, because, like I'm saying, I don't know. Bongo ideas. Whether it is good or bad, talk about what he's doing. Because sometimes I also have the view that people who mention him more, people who be posting his stuff more, are the people making some of the nonsense he does popular. But I am interested in this because of Davido's thing. So Davido went into his DM and he said, "Thank you. I hope what happened to me," I'm sure he wanted to add, "to me, never happens to you. and he added amen. And of course, Bongo Ideas will surely come and ask, I don't understand your message. Can you explain yourself? Davido understood, decided to come explain himself for real. And Davido pulled out some tweets. Maybe Rich, you can bolden them, or if you guys can fetch my phone for me. Sado and this guy. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see if I can read from my phone, so I can get you the real details very well. I will leave my charger. Why are you seizing my charger? You are the one making me keep low. Bring my charger to me. How can you seize my charger now? I have to beg for my own charger. What the hell? That thing won't come. Okay. There you go.
Still here.
My WhatsApp is delayed because the phone was not with me. That's why. Give you my charger before I will get angry. Okay, so let me go back to it. And I'm sure my producer Lapiji shared with me, so I'll get time to read it. It's not with me and Lapi as well.
Yeah.
Okay, then let me go on to another page. I'm sure it will be at that page same way. Alright, I got it here. Gideon Nilam Tessin shared it. So what the guy Bongo Ideas, aka Albert Nathide, shared was that Davido has always been careless and carefree. Blame him for the sudden death of his son. And someone even came to ask him that if it happens to you, you go make such comment, or you go take such comment, don't be too quick to judge. Bongo Ideas did not let it slide. He came again and he said, calling out Davido for his lukewarm fatherly attitude is not judgment. Wow. Calling out Davido for his lukewarm fatherly judgment or fatherly attitude is not judgment. So when the guy said, I don't understand, can you explain it to me? Then Davido went into the archives and fetched these tweets to him. And he only added, thank you. In fact, I'm sure Davido might have blocked him, so I don't know what else transpired. Maybe Bongo Ideas, as I know, will not let it slide. He will still come back and spew some more nonsense. And I'm interested in this. I don't know how my people would review this, but let me introduce them officially so we can start running. In your shots, Roland Amate is already here, and he is a talent manager, event publicist, and one of our panelists today. In the middle, Nana Reagan is also here. He is the road manager of Wendy Shade, also a talent manager and a publicist as well as an event person. And Kochokin at the extreme end is also your marketing executive pandit, and he is the next artist to blow from Ghana. Take it or leave it. Great Bill Records, baby. He's about to blow.
Bangers.
I say, what?
We're not signing now.
You're signing there. Wow, so beyond the screens, digital Rasta, call him currency on camera, Flex, editor, director, Emmanuel Forulapiti, producer, Gideon Nilam is our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex, and I know that when we sit like this, it's a conversation, so you can also join the conversation with your comments. Feel free. Let's read from you on the comment section, and if you can also share this with your people, tell them that this is one of the best platforms where we discuss all the good things in the entertainment industry. Yesterday, I was chatting with a guy on Instagram who said he has been enjoying our show anytime he comes back from work. He lives abroad, and he has been having fun with our content, and that is what we want. The more you have fun, the more we are also happy. So, like I'm saying, how do we review this? Now, maybe I can start this with you. Bro, please give my charger. Let me work from here. How do you see it? The good and the bad in this whole thing. Rich, you were showing me something. Okay, so Reggie Rockstone, I'm sure, has commented on it, and he says, I need all of you on here to stop and rethink all. this bongo cut crossed the line on this one, and if you are backing this, then the curse touches then the curse touches you too. To tell a father, I am not that boss. To tell a father who tragically lost his son that is evil. Okay, to tell a father who tragically lost his son that is evil. And I'm sure it did not end there. It says, Davido just sent this to my DM. What does it really mean? Because I'm perplexed. Time to get high, I'm sure. Yeah. And it says, is it a warning or he's simply sending shoutouts? Whatever it may be, I hope it works for good. Update. He is clearly not happy about the logical tweet. No, I said it. He is clearly not happy about the logical tweet I made about his late son about a month ago. So, let's be open-minded on this. Hey, another one. This one also says what? Attention all. It is on this day that I ask all to unfollow that I ask all to unfollow bongo ideas. If you are human and African, a man who mocks another man who has lost a son is demonic. Today we take the power we gave you back. Let's show the world we have compassion and we're raised right. Davido apologies. And I'm sure Richie, what is the video about? You want to play it? Sutro. Okay. I thought it was related. Okay, so open, like I said, how do we review this? All the good and the bad. Yes, that starts.
That's right. I think I have the same feeling with talking about or commenting on bongo ideas issues, just as you do.
Yeah.
But this also calls for some, commentaries or a piece of, I would say maybe a piece of advice to him.
That is if you see
if he will see it necessary. It is sad that this guy have been tolerated like this on Twitter, and he seems to have that gas to enter into people's DM or tweet at some of these personalities and say and speak his mind to them anyhow he feels like, not thinking about how they are going to take it emotionally or anything. He just wants the trends and he just say things anyhow. I think that for a man to do what he is doing, then he should be really prepared for the future, because I want to use that slang term, social suicide. That's what I see him to be doing.
Social suicide?
Yes, I see him to be, committing social suicide gradually. That time will come where maybe something will happen to him and it will come to social media, and the way people would want to drag it. I want to see how strong he is going to take those things. Recently when Palago, tweeted about him coming to his demon to beg for Momo and all of that, how people were dragging him. I know that is very light though, but I want to see if he is hit by any tragedy. I don't want that to happen to him anyway. If that should happen and people are dragging him the same way he is calling out Davido, how is he going to take it? How is he going to feel emotionally? Like mentally, would he be mentally strong enough to stand some of these things? Because there are hundreds of him like that on that same app. He is not the only bongo idea on Twitter. There are thousands of people. In fact, some of them, when they tweet and you read it, you can collapse. When they tweet at you and you read some of the things they are saying, it hits you so hard. So I don't know his strength. I don't know who is really motivating him to do, because I feel like there are some elderly people around this guy that are always motivating him to do what he is doing. And it looks like a planting, like they almost said that in meetings, okay, this week go for this person, take it from this angle, hit him from here, do that. He is not doing, no, I doubt. That's what I mean. He is not doing this thing as an individual.
Oh, he's the only one fooling.
No, I doubt. That's I mean, if he's the only one fooling, and can we move up away and on turning it down? They offer GH1 after another issue, and he will not turn that offer down. Somebody is telling him that at this point the attention that you have is bigger than the offer GH1 is giving you. Don't take it. Do it this way. go hard. Do now yenti na chebo be ka chese na na ko bia friend say yeah the way all you with them boy onto ja. There are a lot of people like that in the life of Bongo Idea. I'm telling you, his motivation is not coming from him alone. There are people around him that are giving him that edge. Like, man, they say, do it. I'm sure they will be screenshotting some of these things to him for some private conversations and all of that. That is the only thing that will motivate him because Angesh, you know, in the but if you have those people behind you, you feel like the anti-mental. And that is the state in which he finds himself now. He feels like the kind of people that are around him that are praising him for what he does and all of that, you know, nothing can happen to. Aside those people, there are individuals that are not so close to him on social media that will screenshot his tweets and post it everywhere on other platforms. Yeah. That is also another source of motivation for him because the kind of captions they use, like, hey, Bongo Ideas there.
If those people,
you understand? Like they will go to Twitter, screenshot, come and post on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and then they'll be going like Bongo Ideas there, like in as a praising him sort of, and all these things will give him that political power to do some of the things that he is doing. Because at this point, he feels like Obetima touch you, he can touch anybody at all and go scot-free. But every action has its own consequences. And I am just praying that if those consequences should start coming to him, he will have that.
Would he get any consequence, as you are saying?
Every action has its own consequences. Every action, well, even if they are good actions, you have something to, you know, receive at the end of the day. So if there are bad actions, then definitely it might not happen now, but maybe in the future something might start coming to you that you wouldn't like it.
Among all the things, now what do you think about this very one? The one on
this is very evil. I mean, I want to agree with the tweet Reggie Raston did. Very, very evil, especially when you don't have details. You are just relying on reposts on social media. It's so evil.
The video has done everything that shows he loved that boy to bits.
Exactly.
Like the boy was his investment.
Exactly.
So for you to write that he was what? Careless.
He has been
when
careless.
Father what?
Hey.
That's, I mean, you see, the thing is, I mean, if he's writing based on certain details that he has received from some reliable sources, that okay, this is what happened. So let's say he's just tweeting to report the realities. It wouldn't have been a problem to me. But he knows nothing. You have no information. Like, you don't know how Davido wakes up and even feels about the boy. And he just sits on Twitter just to.
And in fact, for Davido to even go comment that thing to him, you don't know the level.
It's evil.
Because I'm sure Davido might have seen so many bullshit
of
about
course,
him.
Including this woman's tweets and
which he will jump. But for him to really go
into your DM
and say, God bless you, and that whatever he wished for,
and you saw what he was doing. He screenshots the chats and, you know, looking for attention.
Oh, see, no.
So at the end of the day, if this is all you want, the question is that all you want to get at the end of the day, or is that how you want to live your life for the rest of the years that you have ahead of you? That's the big question to him. Is that how you want to live your life? Like, you always target a public figure or any prominent person and hits the person. Is that the life he wants to live? If that's the life you want to live, then what's the insurance for it?
Okay. Let me go on to Kojo. Kojo, how do you also see this?
Yes, one thing we have to understand is that this world, we have people who are psychopaths, people who are sadists, people whose mind is damaged. They don't have conscience. Their conscience is dead. So when they are doing things, they don't care about whatever repercussions. As we are here thinking of the moral and consequences, they don't care. If he's an armed robber and he wants to go and kill people, he don't care if he will be arrested. At the end of the day, if he gets arrested, he doesn't mind being brought in jail. You have people with that mindset, and that is how I want to see this guy, as that armed robber or killer who just meet you pull a gun, kill you without any mercy, without any emotions. That is that guy. So how we treat such people, we have a way of treating such people. And I want to see people who also have that power to face such people. Because if I'm at my house, I'm in my house and you come as an armed robber with your gun trying to attack me, how should I also treat you? How should I deal with you? And when he's been fooling around, people hail him, people retweet it. I don't see anybody or prominent people coming at him as Rockstone is doing now. But mind you, let somebody meet him somewhere and attack him. You see people coming. Yeah! You see people coming.
Also against that.
But when we don't we have cyber we don't have cyber unit for
so
cyber
you
bullying.
can take them, but not to physical.
So they don't see it.
No, unless you're
Yeah, somebody should go and report.
Of course.
So I'll do it. Then let the law arrest me. Fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't care. He's that person who doesn't care that if we are in Africa, people can curse me. He doesn't believe in all those things. He feels it's okay, nothing can happen to me, and he's happily doing whatever he's doing. So if I think I can track you and meet you and touch you, yes,
and check on you.
And touch you, yeah. That one too.
If I can meet you and check on you.
Yeah.
I went there to check up on you.
So it's bad. What the guy is doing, I think now he needs to be brought to book.
Should we even call what he's doing as a troll?
No. This is
So
not
this
a
what?
troll.
Because I've been thinking about it. Because when we say trolls are those who make fun of you. In fact, they don't even insult you. They just say it for people to laugh at the situation. Aha.
He is a bully.
So like for instance, Davido goes to perform, the person can come and write, oh, now we can see Davido is happy because maybe Chioma is giving him some rounds of sex or something. This is trolling. Aha, now he has been able to forget about this and because he's been given this and that. This is trolling. But the things he says,
He's a bully.
He's bullying.
You know, he's an incorrigible bully. And one thing is, this guy, he's been body shaming people, a lot of things. One sports guy got married to a lady. He came, speak so ill about the lady.
yeah, I remember.
And I don't know why.
How can you marry this woman who is older than you?
Yes, I don't know why people are not looking for me. Is he not a person? Doesn't he has a body?
So man, he goes on radio.
Why are people not looking for him? I don't know why. Ghanaians are too timid. Let's communicate.
Check up on you.
Like you said this thing about me. Yeah, I'm here. Say it into my face. No, Ghanaians are so timid. This boy is tormenting people, and what the kind of trauma, the emotions he's taking people through, and nobody is going after him.
Because they want to respect the law.
It's not about law. We have to talk. Let's talk. No, let's talk. I'm the one you wrote about on Twitter. Let's have a conversation. Why did you write that?
Can I go? Yeah.
Tell it how long? How long would this guy continue like this? And I want to blame Nana Badems. They brought this on us, man. They brought this on us. If it wasn't about that video that went viral, there wouldn't have been any bongo like this. After that video, no, this guy became a vampire. This has been tormenting people.
Maybe you should say they cemented because these guys they have been doing these things.
No, but he wasn't.
Even with.
But I still agree with
you.
There
became.
are thousands of him online.
Of course.
But nobody thinks about them. Nobody knows them until what
Yes, that gave him much following,
some authority,
and attention. And
it's stamped what he's doing.
From there, this guy has become a national, almost turning into a national problem. And as a young guy, is he getting money from whatever he's doing?
No. Yes.
What? For what?
He said people have been sending him money. He said so many celebrities.
For I think you guys are even following him. Rockstone said, follow. Roland is following him. You are also following. I saw Kobiche also following.
I follow him.
Yes. And I think, yes, he can do this for the rest of his life because, unfortunately, we have a lot of mad people who also think same as he's thinking. 51.7.
Oh, really?
Yes.
On Twitter.
On Twitter.
So I even have following that he has.
But check from where he was. Where he was to become 51.7. And it's about how active his platform is. Someone can have less followership, but the level of activity is so high.
Okay.
So with him, a lot of people feed into some of this negative energy. So because when he posts, people can retweet, reshare, and all of that, it will empower him to go hard until somebody take it as a duty to stop this guy. It will never cease. And I want to believe we have cyber units. Why is it that nobody is talking about this?
Because nobody has reported.
People should report him, his account.
Exactly. Someone should do first.
People should report his account. And I know Twitter, they also have their rules. Why is it that nobody is even reporting him? His account needs to be reported so that they scrutinize it. If some of his utterances are going against the right of other people, that app needs to check him. Else, they should look for him. Because it can't happen like this. We can't leave him. And
Are there any repercussions at all for him for what he's doing?
of course, cyberbullying is a crime. It's a crime. They just passed the law. It's a crime in here. And so they have to take him on. Somebody needs to take it upon himself to.
So why do you think as it stands now, nobody has still...
I don't know. I don't know why people, and I think the people his victims. I'm also surprised they are not doing anything about it. His victims. If you write anything bad about me and I feel, we will test the laws. Because there is a part of the law that speaks that way. So I'm surprised. Maybe he's having some superpowers. I don't know. Maybe he's a witch, a wizard or something. Maybe he has some powers or spirits that is backing him. Because, yeah, this is evil. To do this, it comes with certain...
I'm here asking myself if he says that to me. So imagine, I wake up, do what I have to do for my children, take them to school, blah, blah, come here to work. Whilst here, I go and say, oh, gate has hit one of your children's hand. Then someone comes, right, because I am an irresponsible
Yeah.
Like, how you been?
Yeah, exactly. And
because if I don't come here, how do I even buy food for them to eat?
Matters. And you speak as if you've been with Davido for the rest of your life. Like, he has been careless, carefree.
How do you even know?
Have you stayed with him before? Do you know how he lives? You know, play with matters of sensitivity. And if we know, there are certain personalities I don't want to even
in the days where if you want to travel or if you need a job, the first thing they will ask you is your social media handles. And they are doing this. That's my problem. We shouldn't sit here and he'll be doing this, and then when he's go for any job interview or somebody says, okay, because of what you've been posting, I'm not going to give it to you. And then people will come like, he didn't try.
But recently, a certain case came out like
yes, I showed you the text.
And people will start attacking those employers. Like,
yeah, the person tweeted something about a company and later was posted that, yes.
And he was going
and
for
they
the
showed her the text.
People were chasing them.
No, people should understand that, brother. People should understand that now. The first things or the second things people look out for, including traveling. The other day, somebody sent me Google documents to fill. After filling the name and those occupations, the next thing is your social media handles, and it is required. Like, if you can't skip it.
America visa there, you put your social media handle there.
Okay.
Wrap up for me. Let's move on to the next business.
Yes, I mean, it's sad. It's sad that as humans we are like we live with some of these how do we call it, people who are mentally damaged. And my sad thing is that even as a society we don't even have provisions for some people like this. Like because they would continue to do this until they are faced with some of these repercussions or effect of their own actions, and later it will also become another burden on society. That's how, I don't know, mommy really sad, no, because you see whatever he's doing or some of the things that he's doing are very evil. As you see, you will not see it. I know there are some people who are obeying the Twitter space. You should see the number of people on his space and the kind of things they talk about. You will definitely get some people who are equally damaged like that and will toe that line. But the thing is that if you are not at the receiving end of some of these bullets, you wouldn't know how they feel until you are at the receiving end. Recently, he came where I think something happened and people started going at him, and he came to say that he was going to delete his social media, blah blah blah. Say he was going off social media. And me, when I saw that text online, I laughed that you want to go off social media. In fact, within 1 week, you hit the streets naked. He can't. It has now become an addiction, and a strong addiction that he can't even live out of it. And we all know when addiction hits you so hard, the repercussions that comes with it. So me, yes, I would just advise him to seek help. Because we can condemn his actions for as long as we can, but then if it is something that has to do with his mentality, his way of thinking, it will be very difficult for even whatever we even say to him or whatever solution that we give to him for even it to work. The only thing has to do with him accepting the fact that he needs help and he needs to seek it as soon as possible. That's the only way we can get some of these people off the streets. But it is sad, and for Davido to come and react like this shows even the level of, how do you call it, pain he's received from even this message. Like, yes, hardly would some of these guys come to respond to some of these things. Yes, they see them. They've seen worse things than this one. But when something hits you like that and it pushes somebody like Davido to come and respond to this, then you should know how this has really hit him. So it is sad. But then the Bible says the poor will continue to be with us. The Bible even acknowledges fools even in our midst, and we should see them as one of them. Just that we should also pray that we don't also fall victims to some of these people, because and if there are laws to take some of these things, some of these people on, and the right authorities are also silent about this, well, I am tempted to believe some of those perceptions even around that we would want to wait until it hits somebody who is quote and unquote prominent, or it becomes a huge damage in the society before we begin to react as a society.
Has he called out Shatawale before?
Oh, everybody. Now, bongo idea is
he's done it. Yeah, he's done it to Shatawale.
Everybody.
Where he was talking
and American also.
Does he have parents who are alive? Don't people complain to the parents?
You see, whether they are alive or no more, he still has some parents in his life. There are people who are parenting him.
Blakk Rasta has been talking about returning his awards trophies to event organizers, and when he started saying this, I'm sure some people thought it was one of those media attention he was looking for. But interestingly, the gentleman, radio presenter, musician who has a new song called My Boo, has released a statement that suggests that he has really submitted or presented the awards or the trophies to the organizers. And it says, awards plaque successfully returned to Jah be the glory, #MyBoo. I want to read some of the releases so far to you, so you know what I'm talking about. So this one is addressed to the CEO of Ghana Music Awards, that is Charterhouse. On his letterhead, that is Black Tough, Positive Vibration. It happened on 15th December 2022, and it says, I write to return the awards plaques given to me over the years during your awards. Say I am of the new consciousness that these awards, which were and are still based on paying to vote to win awards, were a way of selling the awards to the highest bidder. I am not proud of this, and I wish to return these plaques and have my name expunged from your records. Much as I appreciate your effort in appreciating people, this falls short of merit and decency. I ask respectfully that you desist from nominating me in the future unless this unfortunate criterion changes to True Merit Award standards. Thank you, Blakk Rasta. Beautiful signature there. And that was to VGMA. There is also one to RTP Awards. No, first let me read the Base Awards one before. Base Awards, everybody good. It says, I write to return the award plaques given to me over the years doing so. I'm sure same message to Base Awards CEO. And again, there is also this one here to Ghana DJs Awards. Same message as I read initially. And another one to RTP Awards, same message. And it goes on like that. So just as he said, that he has found a new consciousness that does not permit him to keep awards won with money votes. He was returning these awards to the awards givers. And really and truly, he's giving them letters that suggest that he's returned them. Bro, what do you think about this?
I think it's a step in the right direction.
I see.
In fact, when you start, this is what I was even expecting.
Walking the talk.
Yes, walking the talk. This is what I was even expecting him to do in the first place, because whether it is needed or not needed, I think that this is his principle. We can't, and as a matter of fact, this is not something that is going to affect anybody. So I know people would say if it is
to affect someone.
Yes, the people's credibility in terms of their award schemes and all that. Yes, that's
reason it to affect someone is, sometimes someone, it is just one person who starts
a revolution.
I'm sure someone sitting somewhere who also wants to think and behave like Blakk Rasta is also thinking saying that okay, I might not return my awards, but next time if I'm being nominated in any award scheme, that would demand that I also
won't
participate.
Exactly,
and this is an effect.
That I won't rule out. It is okay, but I am talking about as in physical effects. Like there will be a decision that somebody will take that will physically be trampling on somebody's personal space or something. That's what I'm saying. So and you see, I wouldn't also want some of these award schemes to also sit down or keep quiet, unless maybe it is also their PR strategy. Because I believe that if indeed our rules of engagement in terms of award scheme also comes with laws, they should also know that if they should also go into their books and see if there is also another way of controlling some of these things in terms of PR damage. Yes, because I believe that before, unless it is some of these award schemes that they actually nominate you before they tell you, else that's one day you can just reject it and nothing will happen. But other than that, if these are award schemes that you would have to go for forms, fill out your nominations, and what are the requirements, what are the rules of engagement, is there any clause, just like there are clauses that even after taking the award you misbehave and it becomes a dent onto the image of the brand, they can revoke whatever award that they give to you. Are there also rules or clauses in the statement or whatever contract that these people fill in order to get nominated, that even in the near future, even if they speak against some of these awards, are there repercussions to it? Are there consequences to some of these things? If there are, I believe that these awards should also take him on, because yes, it is, we live in a very civil society, and yeah, maybe you might not see your actions as in having a strong or negative effect on somebody's brand or somebody's image. But then if they also see it that way, they also have every right, just like you have your principles, they also have their principles. Unless they are nothing like there's nothing like that. If there is, then I believe these people should take them out. But if there isn't, Blakk Rasta has done the needful, and me, I don't see it as any big deal. Yes, returning the plaques and writing letters to it, this is just walking the talks. And besides, how many awards has he even won in Ghana? There are not so many. The last time he posted a video, they are not even closer to, I think, about 20 plaques or 30 plaques or so. So it wouldn't be a huge task on him for him to return some of these awards.
At least he's won in all the major awards.
Exactly. So it wouldn't be, like I said, there are not so many that you would say that, oh, returning about 30, 40 plaques to different how do you call it, awards organizations would be a huge task on him. Other than these are just few ones, and I think 4 or 5 from just one award scheme and all that. So it is no big deal to me.
Could you come through?
Let me get your opinion if this is also not a big deal to you.
Yeah, I think it's highly unnecessary and it's laughable.
What is highly unnecessary?
What Blakk Rasta is doing.
Why do you think it's highly unnecessary?
Returning, you have now gained consciousness of. So returning for what? To what use?
He doesn't want to be a hypocrite.
What hypocrite?
No, wait.
What is hypocrisy in this?
Still talk about what he's talking about and keep the trophies.
He's advocating for something.
And
I'm even from that thought of consciousness that I want to even wait for what he has done there. But that is what he want to do. But I want to talk about the whole act of thinking of returning the plaques. That's why I'm saying it's highly unnecessary. It's laughable.
No, wait. You endorse the fact that he said he does not believe in using money to vote for awards. You agree to that?
I'm saying, but he endorsed it. That is why he partook in it.
Exactly. So
I'm saying it is unnecessary. If you have gained consciousness, what you have won it. Henceforth, don't nominate me in any of these schemes. Because
no. Wait.
Because technically they are even his property.
No, because wait, when he said that, one award organizer said, if you think you don't like them, then bring them.
Then tackle that particular person.
No. He is scared that the next guy can also speak the same language. Because he is also not going to stop saying what he's saying. So now, if I have said that and one guy thinks because I've won and I'm keeping the awards, you bring them, then let me send everybody.
It's still laughable. The point is, before he partook in those award schemes, he knew the rules. Didn't he know the rules of the game?
Then, yeah.
And so you knew it and you partook. Those days you were unconscious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he admitted his unconscious.
A whole Blakk Rasta. A whole Blakk Rasta. Didn't know that.
Things you were not paying attention to. Ora. You might be paying attention to them.
This is Blakk Rasta we are talking about. He's been in this. He's been in this game. Oh, what are we talking about? He's been in this game as a musician, as a radio presenter, and you don't know that since, let's say, VGM or any award scheme in its inception, it wasn't by voting. He knows all these things, and you partook in it. Now, yes, if you think it has turned to people buying it and all of that, fine, fair enough. Whatever you have won, you have won. What about the articles that has been written on social media, on the internet, for as Blakk Rasta winning awards? You have gained certain things from the awards. Go back into time and take all those credits. There are certain platforms that they employ him because of some of these awards that he won. What about the prestige, the value it added to his image back in the time? Can he take that off? That is what I'm saying is laughable. You want them. Yes, you can grow to a certain level and decide, oh, no, before I didn't understand this, but now I do. So henceforth, don't include me or don't involve me in any of your award schemes. But to tell me that he didn't know that was bad or that wasn't right, as in people voting to get awards, then that is laughable. I will disagree with anyone who will tell me Blakk Rasta, a whole Blakk Rasta, didn't know this back then. He knew it. It is fair that now, yes, whatever that is happening, he understands or no, it's not best that his people, his fans will vote and for him to win, or maybe it is the highest bidder, because the one who has the money can vote. But we all know how these schemes work. When you are nominated in any category, yes, you are all potential winners. I don't know if there are rules to the game. So if I'm the one who has the money to vote, yes, it means I will win. Fine, we all preach against some of these things that we want to see award scheme that will give people based on merit. Because once it becomes the highest bidder, there are certain categories that we know that, okay, some people excel more than others. Because when they are doing the nominations, there should be a mark that, okay, when you attain this mark, you all fall into that category. But definitely we have other people who work more than others. But when we enter into that zone, where we are in that box, all of us become potential winners. Then we have to play like how we play the World Cup. Ghana can struggle and qualify. But when we get to the World Cup stage, if we're able to win our matches, we can get the trophy. forget about Spain or France or Brazil who have all the stars. If we play well, we can win. So that has been the rules of the game. So you won it. He has benefited from it. He can't tell me he didn't benefit from those awards. Whatever principles or values that it operated. If he were to be so evil or damaged, then he would have been gone by now. If partaking in those award schemes were so evil and they had some repercussions, he would have been gone by now because he has enjoyed it for several years. So I think it would have been better for him to issue a statement that moving forward, I don't want to associate. Yes, sending them the prize doesn't change anything, because when you go back into history, the winners are there. He said he want them to take
remove his name.
No. And maybe he has to take them to court, because all these bloggers who took it and wrote it on their social media platforms.
And you know,
are you
filing
going
for
to
nominations, Cry, is also like selling your image to the scheme for them to even use it to market the scheme.
Exactly.
That's how it is.
Exactly. So are you telling them that ZionFelix.com, GhanaWeb.com, Join Online, Peace FM Online, they should go and edit 2015 Black Rasta, maybe
No,
reggae?
I'm sure if he has the authority, he would get them to do it. But in this case,
Rasta.
he doesn't have any authority over them, so it will be hard for him to.
Rasta.
So this is what he can do. What he has authority over is the fact that he can write his own press release, drive to the offices of these award scheme organizers, and drop their trophy to them, or alert them that, guys, I want to give. That is what he has authority and power over.
I mean,
ones you are mentioning, the Ghana, no, he doesn't have power over them.
It's even disrespect to these award organizers. He's disrespecting them,
He wants to achieve that.
which is very bad, because we didn't lure you into the game. You didn't partake under duress. It is something that is open. It's out there.
And you agree.
And every person comes in because they want to be part of it. It is not an illegal business.
Okay.
No award scheme in Ghana is operating illegally. It is not a Ponzi scheme. It's not something that is bad.
Ponzi scheme.
So, to agree to be part, then years later come and disrespect and insult us, that is highly unfair from Rasta.
Nana?
Okay.
You heard it from Kojo too.
Yeah. Today I want to speak as a typical Nanarega, not with any other titles.
Okay.
Yes. I agree with Black Rasta. In fact, I agree with everything, every action that he is taking. Kojo was talking about him going to, Ghana Web and Zion Felix. It's not necessary. The most important thing is that now he has put out a public statement that says that he doesn't want to associate himself or his brand to any of these schemes again. And I am very sure some of these writers or bloggers will pick it up as well. So if you go into your archives and you know that in 2010, Black Rasta was part of this scheme and he wants to so and so. When you come to 2022, you are also going to find another article that was posted on Ghana Web telling Maki that he should show him his office so that he will come and return the thing to him because he doesn't want to be part of it again. I have seen or read Black Rasta said this thing before. He has said it on radio before. That he doesn't want to be part of RTP again, ever. In fact, he has said it on radio that he doesn't want to be part of any award schemes that involves vote for me.
Great money.
So he has made those public announcements several times. This is not the first time he is doing that. And what is he saying? He's saying that this scheme doing this highest bidders kind of business, it has taken away the merits that comes with the award. And it's a fact. It's true. Right now, if somebody even wins ultimate award in any award scheme here, what do people even see? They don't even post it. People don't care. Like what we need so and so awards as one hour. Like people don't. When you are not even nominated and you are sitting home and you are watching some of these things, like it doesn't come with any inspirations anymore. It doesn't come with any motivations anymore.
When you know that someone
like we are seeing everything. I'm sure when VGMA started way back ago, even if they were voting, it wasn't as today. There are award schemes that like is it Mobu? I was when Mobu. Yes, when I was working with Ricky Davis, some of our artists were nominated, so we were asked to vote for them. And the way they even do the voting online, even if the people are getting money out of it, it is not thrown into your face like like the way people are doing it right now. Award schemes are becoming many because of the business motivation. They're not to tell that okay, this person is really doing something right for the society or he is doing something good, so it comes with that merit that you have to. It doesn't do. All those things are lost. And if you are somebody that also wants to play a role in your society, and you will definitely not involve yourself, associate yourself with some of these highest bidders award schemes. And that is what Blakk Rasta wants to do, and it is right. I mean, yes, exactly. You can't keep those awards in your room and say that I won them 10 years ago. So today I am conscious of the fact that these things doesn't come with any merit. So henceforth, don't nominate me, or I don't want to be part again. But the old ones that I won from that same schemes, I want to keep them in my room. Like that's also
then bring the benefit. Bring the benefit.
The benefit will be he's going to lose those benefits from today.
Oh, look at you.
That he has announced, because if he is associating himself to such schemes and he is winning, those benefits will come and it will come more. Now he's not going to get it again. So that's the sacrifice he's also paying. Don't forget, don't take that out. Don't think that because he has enjoyed some benefits in the past. What if he's not getting any nominations now and so not winning any awards and not getting those benefits? What about that? Don't we have artists in this country that have won so many awards 5 years ago that today they don't even get nominations to even get
we are talking
opportunities
about 10 years
again.
Ago. What they
you understand? So if whether you want to be part of it again, ask for benefits. The benefits you can seize, even if you want to be part of it still. Those benefits will not come. Because when you are nominated and you win, that is when you enjoy those benefits.
They are not casting.
Then, of course. You can't use even our awards that we have here. Most of them, the ones you won in 5 years, I'm not sure you can even use it for anything. So I think that he is doing the right thing. Me, I've said on this platform that I am equally against it because it even affects the real talents that we have in the country. We don't see all we do now is to see people who have financial influence
to influence the vote.
Yes.
He should let someone
we are not seeing our real talent.
He should let someone edit his Wikipedia.
Yes, he will take all those
as
things
soon
out.
as possible, because
he should take all those things
people
out.
searching him. People searching him will still see
yes,
the awards are there.
In fact, Blakk Rasta, see, what Kojo doesn't want to know also is that Blakk Rasta at every platform would still say what he is saying. He will tell you that he is not part and he is not happy even enjoying some of those benefits.
No, but why do you think he needs to edit his Wikipedia?
He
says you don't want to hear. Why do you want people to read all over the world that you have won awards?
They will edit it.
He won it, but he is not keeping it. They are two different.
No.
What is this double standard?
We will edit it.
What is this double standard?
There's no big deal even in
I am really tempted to agree with Kojo because you see.
Kojo, I won it. I'm not keeping it because I said I didn't like
what
it.
Does it
But I won it.
But you see, in Blakk Rasta's statement, he says that even the award scheme should omit his name from the years
records.
Yes.
So if you want them to omit your name from their records, then obviously you should also omit their name from your records.
Yes,
it's as simple as
that. He has just started it.
Look at it. Before you issue a presser, you don't go there. Before you issue a presser, you are not what?
You are not his manager. Relax.
I'm not his manager, but are you his manager?
He is doing.
You are his manager?
No.
So why are you saying he will do it?
We are talking about
before you come professional.
You don't
put everything down.
You don't speak for him like that. What we are saying is that he has started some actions. So he started from taking the plaques or trophies to the organizers. The next you have
Did he say that in the presser?
What? That's
on which authority are you speaking now? As a pundit, so why are you saying it on authority?
No,
so I wasn't saying he should edit it. I say it's in the process.
I agree. He will definitely edit it, especially when the person has even mentioned that the award scheme should take his name out of their archives.
Then you yourself on your own personal record.
You will get there. You will get there. Relax. You will get there. In fact, all the articles that are going to be written from today that he doesn't want to associate with himself with any of these awards,
it's not everybody that will see those who saw the award. It doesn't. Mother, Rejoinders, haven't seen Rejoinders.
Because people
not everybody will see it.
Now,
what are you talking about? Not everybody will see this person, but they have seen you win awards.
So you still
rub all of them.
But Wikipedia, getting your bio from Wikipedia is faster than.
So editing it is so easy.
Wrapping up.
Let me check his Facebook. Maybe he's still there.
Wrapping up, I think that I want to believe Blakk Rasta will take all these actions. I mean, for somebody to come out and do put out a statement and walk the talk. I mean, he is ready to do anything. So editing Wikipedia or his Facebook, there is nothing. And he's not the first celebrity or person to take some of these. We've seen people put it in their water closet, pee on them, flash them. We've seen a whole lot of things.
Return it.
A whole lot that are more disrespecting. What is disrespecting is that Obibeje Gram is not the Akakoshe water closet. Like, what are you talking about? The highest.
You went for it.
You went for it. Highest prestigious awards.
You dressed.
Yes, at that
went to the auditorium. They mention your name. You walk majestically to pick it.
Yes.
You come and dump in it.
Yes.
Are you who are you?
Yes.
Who are you?
He's not.
Like I mean.
You see.
Are you doing the organizers?
Stop behaving as if you've never done something.
Talk about this man.
I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor. Kojo is acting like he has not done anything in the past and change his mind.
It's not about anything. No, this is not about just anything.
People go through these things.
It's not about anything.
People and go and do certain things and they regret and want to change their minds. What are you saying?
You don't regret the past, though. You regret and change your ways moving forward. Who got to the past? Like things you did 5 years ago. I regret dating this lady. So you are beating yourself to go back 5 years into time. And on date. And on date. What is this? Wait. Yeah.
The situations are not the same.
It's not the same.
There are people who have also bought cars. There are people. Haven't you heard of a story where somebody built a house for a lady and then after breaking up with the lady went back to take back the house or break the house down? Look for proper situation. Look for. Obi graduate phone.
Well. No, but there is a big deal.
No, the advocacy there, Brass. I mean, there's no way he can keep the trophies. Advocates, no,
yes.
He shouldn't keep a single one of them.
I'm sure he's making this movie because of McKay's words.
Oh yes.
Because it was McKay who said if he doesn't like
and
them,
bring them.
He said it in the first video that he released that it was because McKay dared him.
Yes.
That's why he's doing it, and it has affected even other schemes.
Yes. So I'm sure. Let's talk about this.
It's about if McKay dared him. It's about how he also presented the issue.
Well, it's still
how he presented it, because he's also an organizer.
So good move by Blakk Rasta. I still think that he wants to walk the talk.
Exactly.
Now, after saying that this is what he believes in, he doesn't want to sit down for anybody to say any other thing. Guys, come and take your awards. Let me move. Life goes on without your awards.
And I'm happy he didn't wait for them to show him the office or anything. He should ask for people and take it there.
Exactly. So yesterday we also started a discussion. We started a discussion where Criss Waddle was also not happy because his friends, R2Bees or Hine, who happens to be manager for King Promise and other people decided not to come for his AMG Connect concert with Medical. And the man is pained. As of yesterday, he was just putting some information on Snapchat. But today, I think guy is still not over the pain, and he's put out a video detailing some of the things he was talking about. Now I want us to watch the video. So yesterday, Roland Amati was here, in Team Dodo Solomon Chemo was also here, and Derek Money, Orua Derek Money was also here. They all took stands in this. Chemo felt, Criss Waddle shouldn't be so pained because, it is like that. Maybe he did not invite them on a business level, so he should see it as such and take it as cool.
Business.
That's what you
Derek Money's position too.
I think Derek was also. I think
Derek
Derek
also did not sympathize with Criss Waddle. Derek also did not sympathize because he thought that in many cases, he should make professional moves. Yeah, thank you. He said he should make professional moves to some of these things. What was also your position?
mine. I sympathized with him and even encourage him to understand that these are some of the things that are part of life. People will disappoint you anytime, and yes, if you are the receiving end, it is painful, but then life still goes on.
Okay, so update on that story. Criss Waddle has put out a video. Let's go watch the video, listen to what he's saying, then we come back to get the views of those who are not here, and of course maybe Roland will also update. Maybe you now regain consciousness
And go back.
now regain consciousness
And go back.
You cannot Let's go watch it.
Understand? Yeah. Maybe say person go there way just go the vex. You set sentence where they make people the vex. You understand?
Yeah.
Understand? Yeah. Maybe say person go there way just go the vex. You set sentence where they make people the vex. You understand?
Yeah.
You go anywhere they talk your matter. They talk your matter because they go through a lot of pain. You understand? Yeah, because you are buy car Thursday, with that Thursday, you take the car go get accident with the woman will be pregnant wife of some lawyer. They take we go court for side 5. They give you remind. Me now we crash my car, me sort the matter or make sure see, bro, we do magic where you know go the remind. We do whatever we go do. We fix the woman in car and things, pain, health, everything and things. Then after some time, so Charlie, the way things can be for you, they for travel, then you get visa, then. But the visa self, if you go bring some agency, if them do your mother in visa years ago, so you know them. No knowing say it be planting. And as we go self, they pay for me and you. Nobody say me chama me kwame on my kweja, me chama me no. Me chama me no. But still then it be die. They go put fake visa for my passport inside. So say I go rich, then they go catch me because they say me my own make ready. But only they know. And you're ready, be ready 2 weeks time to mean the kind. Somebody where your friend won't fly either you or make wanna go see greener pastures for a bridge. You make the give and fake visa. They put fake visa for my passport inside. Me and Chimmy, I mean, copies.
They didn't catch you, they worry.
And never be brave, but me, I forget. Oh, then we move to 2017. Charlie, your wedding, I don't want to talk plenty. Even your wedding safe, bro. You know, but people put day out there, they give the impression like, yeah, me, I know they do nothing for I'm running my money out there. But you know, say be like, if you say we could talk, things we could talk. You understand? Bro, 2012 inside, you come hit with 2013 match with the goal London. Me carry you go. I add you. I make them make no. I made them no say no. Me carry you go. I add you. I make them make no. I made them no say no. It be me and you. The first people didn't come. They say they want me carry me. I say no. I no go agree. I make sure say the people with me and them working. They carry you go. You do a pot cry. I say who do of course. Charlie me and Kasa. What you say? Yeah, so if I think about all that things, what I think about the way promising thing you do me, we make a pay that money, you disrespect me, safe. Make the people know say no, if my manager if I come, I do wake back. We go to London, we go say they don't give you hotel, me now and pay the hotel and things for you and things. Because me then they sort my hotel, so that they pay your hotel on daily basis, bro. And we come Ghana. This be the same person you crash in car and things where you go there, they give you a remind for court and things where the person sort for you with the car till today. I don't see them with my eye. From the day you crash the car till today, I don't see the car with my eye, bro. Sell the car scrap. As car in your accident now, we see one major way to coin. Sell them scraps. It's cool. Your brother no ball. So I carry you go London. It's still no ball. But this be the same person where the first time with the fly inside. I dey pay for me and you. That time it be $7,000. I dey pay for me and you. But then it be planting. You just go carry. Charlie, again, I don't delve into certain things. But bro, the first say if you watch my face, charge me money for promising 10. You and Killer, take that money. We wanna know respect me. Even who the mumbo empty beat poker can have. Like I say promise class hold on here. Like I mean for beat the baby. What I say? Yeah. But if we say we want to talk, we'll talk plenty things. Yeah. And obviously from where the team reached right now, it means.
Okay, so that was Criss Waddle in a video telling us about what he talked about yesterday on Snapchat, and now in video still about the fact that his own concert, his own people couldn't come, but they were able to go to Jackie's live experience, and man is pained. For him to come back again in video, the pain is real. Ro, are you still in your position or you have regained consciousness?
I think that it is still the same. In fact, even for him to have even done this video means that there has even been certain responses even from the first statement that he made, as in even certain form of reaction, if not from the people that he mentioned, as in Ohene and the R2Bees guys, but even their followers or maybe people connected to them, certain comments that have also come from their camp or their end.
In fact, yesterday the thing was really trending.
Exactly. And me, I would want to see this as one of those things in life. In fact, yeah, and also like conscientize people on the fact that I always say this. And you'll be able to at a time out here, no, obeti me about, or no, subeti me about. Yes, and sometimes yes, sometimes you would wish say my boy nipa we John so me boy me. But at the time na ebia na usu hia mo maybe the person probably will also be in a tight corner. I be on to me boy. Enye ni nyina na tem bia ye boni aye o. Nti asemba ye nya botre. Let's try to find out. Unless maybe the reasons that don't make sense, then you can hold the person and call the person out and whatever you want to do to the person. It's allowed. But then, if Nyama be say here, sometimes yes, I know Waddle is also not an outspoken person like that. Yeah. Unless something hits him so hard, that is when mostly what's an Anokasa say. So for him to even come out to be ranting like this, then you know that man is really pained. Yeah. He should just let some of these things go to bed. Hey, yeah, do. But yeah, be fun nipa ho ade.
Okay, Nana, how about you? You were not here, so you can take it from here. You know the MJ Connect concert, right?
Yeah. You see, when
did they invite Wendy?
No. Okay. When you become conscious of some
conscious is there.
Then you become conscious of some of the things your friends does and how it affects you. You are likely to end up like the way we are seeing Criss Waddle right now. I mean, I don't think this is the first thing that has triggered what he is doing now. He has packing it. You understand? We're packing
in the videography, the one
on personal best details, and this is somebody I think he has a lot of love for the Ohene guy. I want to believe, because you see, if you have friends and they affect you negatively, but you don't want to do anything that will affect them in return. You have a heart for such people. So if it continues like that, then you can conclude that okay, this is a deliberate attempt from these people to kill my image or disrespect me or something. That is the point he finds himself now, and it's so sad. I mean, we've not heard from the Ohene and all those names that are being mentioned. But for him to put out a statement, do this video, fact, and
now we don't even have to confirm from Ohene whether he did this or he did that. All his pain is about them not coming for the concert.
Of course.
I'm sure those ones, he let it go. He let it slide.
But this has triggered all those memories.
So the question is, why didn't they attend the concert? Why?
Well, according to King Promise, but we've not heard from Ohene. But I want to believe Ohene Dems, there was communication between him, as in Criss Waddle, and them about a concert. Like, bro, I'm doing this, so you guys have to come. Because according to him, he said, R2Bees, Mugis, and Kode, he said they will pull up.
Yes.
But for King Promise said he, as a person, was not official. No, was not invited. Let's not
Was not
officially
invited.
or it was not invited.
And
But
even
the
if
guy, I'm
he
sure
was,
there were
Communication between him and
yes,
Criss Waddle.
about the program.
You see, Ras, I mean, such people, you see the Criss Waddle and those his affiliates and those people. It's not just friendship or industry stuff. So, like it goes beyond Madame Fournier or I know this guy as an industry person.
Yeah.
You know, they do things. They are like as a clan sort of. So, if some of these things will happen, and the reason it will pain him is that when you say industry, no, so we'll put it up a show. If for nothing at all, if the whole Ghana will not come, these boys will come. These guys will pull up and come and support him. So realizing that they did not attend his show, but can, attend another industry person's show, it clearly tells how maybe they want to entirely cut whatever relationship they have with you off, and do their things with the new crop of industry love. You get where the pain is coming from. So I really understand him, and it's very, very unfortunate. If everything he's putting out is the truth, then I think Ohene and his people need to make amends with him, because it is not nice. It can happen to today is Criss Waddle, or tomorrow it can even be the Ohene that we are even talking about now. It can be anybody in the industry, and I don't think you will be happy. Ohene managing King Promise would expect that, okay, if he is doing something, he wants to see Jackie.
Ohene is torn between King Promise and R2Bees.
So he wants to, if now he is able to, let's say they've cut Criss Waddle off, if he is doing something, he has same expectations that Jackie and all those people, the R2Bees and all those people that he's associated with now would want to pull up and come and bless his show or whatever occasion it is. If these people don't pull up, he's going to have the same feeling Criss Waddle is having now. And that is the danger in the future waiting for everybody. The actions you are doing now, you think it is not affecting you today, but tomorrow, the tables can turn and you will be at the receiving end. And that is when you feel it, okay. That's when maybe you think like, okay, so maybe today Criss Waddle doing videos and putting on social media, you might not be happy. But you will forget about what emotionally he is going through, what is pushing him to do videos and put out statements to say that he is even trying, he was putting you flying you to wherever, booking hotels for you and all of those things. This is not public conversations, but why is he bringing it out now? You should know that one man is paying, and as human as we are, we now can fuck it to even have a pay now be on bet or go come back approach you. Honestly, the best Ghana high one. Honestly, the best you go to Jemu. I change also or that also you're dead where you well I'm out the same hit. So I am happy Criss Waddle is doing this. At least if for nothing at all now, Ohene, R2Bees, King Promise, anybody that is involved will know that, okay, the guy has some pain. If you want to make amends, find a way and go and make those amends. If you still you can continue the cold war with him. Now unimu position more life and I'm more living him. So everybody will be safeguarded. But so when you say maybe also the shame it mean that I've always been saying that one of the things that I fear in life is cold war. Because if King Promise Criss Waddle should also keep quiet and say, okay, they did not come, but they've showed up at Jackie's event. Okay, now I won't talk. I know what to do. Then he also starts, attacking from behind.
Coming from the flanks.
You understand? When nobody sees it, nobody does it. We don't know why this is happening. And then you start asking yourself a whole lot of questions. I like it this way. Now, the reasonable people amongst the names that I've mentioned who approach him and they will start addressing whatever issues that is there and will communicate. But if he is going to shut up, you can die, it can affect you, like it can affect everything. And the truth is that and you'll be an money pain now. Obey me, I pretend still no benefit, because if Criss Waddle doesn't put this thing out, and he wants to pretend and work with this, but he can still work with them.
Yeah.
Without them knowing that, okay, Akwano will be
He's done
bishop.
that for 20 years.
You get it. So me, I always like it this way. If there's anything to squash out, we squash it out. Then we know that, okay, only panoka we know who say or sorry, yeah, you move on. But maybe almost someone for the secret. So I don't saw you be the reason I'm saying we've not heard their story. Maybe because I don't saw you be almost the man meka. A man commenting about it and say, okay, chalo you should no cry uncle. Yeah. Then they will just plot do that thing too.
I see.
Meanwhile, I'm going to make kind of question. Okay, Charlie is true. Charlie, what I do, Charlie saying explanation in the ocean, bro. Yep. And keep your question. Come over. So it is good he is doing this. They should just find a way to address it. That's all.
Okay, Kojo, let's wrap up.
Yeah, we preach professionalism and all of that, but even in business, there is a limit to professionalism. There are certain boundaries that if you want to cross, professionalism can't allow you. It is relationship that will allow you to go that extra mile, because you can be dealing with your suppliers and all that. There will be time that maybe they have limited products and people are even paying more, but because of your good relationship, they can decide to sell to you and let go of people who are even willing to pay more than what you pay. So it is good, as we are doing business, we keep good relationship, because there will be times that we may have to choose, and so your good relationship can help you to go there. So on the moral side of business, they need to pay attention to some of these things. When you are in need and your friends come in for you, make sure that when they are also in need, you go in for them, and that is a norm. It is nature. And the fact that you perform on another platform on the same night, right? Was it the same night?
16th and 17th.
Yeah.
16. Okay, so this day you are
Jackie's own was on 16th.
on
and
16,
theirs was on 17th.
and the next day probably maybe he was engaged somewhere and he didn't have time to come.
Promise said that he wasn't invited,
He
but
wasn't.
even if he was, he wouldn't still have been able to go because he had other engagement.
So let me stick to the Ohene guy. It clearly showed that Waddle was dealing with Ohene. So Charlie, I want your guys to come in. So he has to pass the message to maybe
Ken
Promise or the rest of the guys. At times, Ohene can tell them, and they will shut him down. Promise will tell him, no, we don't go. But he can't tell Waddle plainly that this is the response I'm getting. So you may want to keep it like that. We will be coming. Then this will happen. It happens amongst us. He can't relay the information as it is. And I want to see that Waddle also respected the artists, because he may have personal relationship with them, but let me go through their manager sort of, so that we will keep it on that level. He could have called, maybe promised himself that, oh, I want to invite you to my show if the relationship there, but he want to keep it through the professional channels. But all said and done, he recanted a lot of occasions that he stood in for the guy Ohene, a lot of things that he has done for him. But yes, I may not blame him so much, because if it was to be Ohene himself that was supposed to come, then you have every cause to blame him. But yes, now you can tell Promise and you say he wouldn't come. It wouldn't be Ohene's problem. More or less, this is not. And he said he charged them. There was a part of it that he said he wanted the feature.
It was the feature that he's talking about that
Exactly.
they charged him.
Good. So, based on the relationship I have with you, the manager, I expect that you can use your influence over the artist. And this artist is not somebody who doesn't know me. It's not like he is booking a foreign artist. The artist also knows. I think they may have one or two encounter, Criss and Promise, but they want to keep it professional. So he passed through the manager, and you charge, and you took the money, and it never happened. That is bad. After all the things he have done, he was even expecting that, when I mention so, Charlie, we are family now, so I'll make sure it happens. But this one, you went on a professional level, charge me, I paid the money if what Waddle is saying is all correct, and it never happened, then that is unfair. In every sense, with moral and business, he hasn't been fair to Waddle, and he has every cause to complain. Yes, in as much as you are a professional, there are people who have moral relationship with you. So if you mess up, they have all the right to come out. Yes, people will judge them, maybe you didn't go to the right channels or whatever. But the point is, they have that moral relationship with them. There are some people that when they call you, no matter the level of your professionalism, you need to show up. You need to show up. There are some people who will be going to.
You can even call you 1 hour to the program.
You have no option. You have to show up.
Only one.
There are some people today, if they want to go to the presidency, at whatever time, when they call, they will go.
That's a nice thing.
Because of the relationship. So we need to respect relationship and some of these ties, because it is also important in our day-to-day business and day-to-day life. You can't always be a King Promise or Henny as a manager. You also have another life. So keeping these ties tight is very, very important. And I want to sympathize with Waddle, or try to feel. You there?
You're not on
No. I'm conscious. I'm a conscious man. I'm a conscious man.
You consciously sympathize.
So I share in his grievances and all that.
Okay, so let's do this to close. Someone has done a file of 2022's most watched Ghanaian music videos, and I want to also get your views on it and ask that what really did the magic for them, the quality of the videos they shot, or maybe the quality of the songs they did. So according to him, 2022's most watched Ghanaian music videos are these. Number 1, Kamido, the remix of Sugarcane featuring Mayekun and King Promise. Okay, it's on the set now. Number 2 is Blakk Sheriff, KKT, Kofu the Traveler. That has done. Okay, sorry, let me give you the numbers as well. 45 million views in 6 months. Blakk Sheriff's KKT, 15 million views in 6 months. Jackie, something going down there. 8.2 million in 5 months. Kelvin Boy Down Flat, 7.1 million in 10 months. Kiddy featuring Tiger, Touched Remix, 7 million in 10 months. Shatawale On God, 5.3 million in 8 months. Wendy Shea, Survivor, 4.2 million in 6 months. Sarkodie featuring Oxlade, Non-Living Thing, 3.9 million in 10 months. Kiddy, Champagne, 2.5 million views in 2 months. And Blakk Sheriff, 45, aka 45, 4.2 million in 2 months. So I'm asking that, are they big because of the quality of video they shot, or we should give it to the songs? Could you, 2 minutes, let's wrap up. We are closing on this.
Yes, we can't take the songs out of it. The songs played key role in that, because when you release a song and people vibe with the lyrics or the words in there, now they want to see what the image will also be, how you can translate the words into visual. So that energy is transferred over there. Yes, definitely you can also take how you portray the video also from there, because people want to see how, like, the quality, the visuals, how the pictures are good and all of that, your settings and all of that. So people also go in there to check that. And you know, we are in an optical world. People always want to see. People always want to see, and especially people outside, they want to see. If they want to see an artist, basically they go out there because they can get the audio and the visual at the same time to know the caliber of person he is. So all these factors comes into play, and we shouldn't forget that most of these brands are also affiliated with certain record labels who are now into how we can project some of these videos to get Ghana all these views. So all these factors come into play that we are seeing these videos making those waves and all of that. Which Ghanaian one was the top? I think Camido. Yes.
These ones are all Ghanaians.
They are all
They are all Ghanaians. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Camido. Look at what this one did. The main one, the main sugarcane original date, and they got the remix right. So the people they brought on also brought energy, and it was because they got it right. Talking about the verses, the people they call were able to, I think, fit into the song very well, and so it garnered more numbers to it, and all of that. Like Kiddy with Tiger, also, yes, people. Tiger is somebody who has the numbers on this, so we saw the effect coming on this. So I go for the song first. I go for their visuals, the quality in their visuals. I go for some of them, their affiliates.
Okay.
Their affiliate also comes into play. So all these factors help in making.
Okay, Nana. Yes. Let's wrap up.
I
the
think
songs or the quality of the videos.
I will go for the song because
Not the quality of the videos.
maybe the quality of the video will be a second. The point is that my argument would be this: a lot of people too in our space play music from YouTube without even watching the video. I have traveled with a lot of people, and instead of say streaming songs from Audio Mac, Spotify,
When they are
and
looking for
Boomplay,
a song, they go.
when they are looking for a song, they will go for YouTube. They will be playing.
But there is
I think I maybe
YouTube.
one.
Yeah,
They
there
will
is
be playing
YouTube,
from
YouTube music.
not
They
even
don't even
YouTube.
go
They
for
will
YouTube.
go for
They
YouTube.
put it somewhere.
Yeah,
they
and then
playing.
they are just playing. When the song
No, I
ends,
think I'm
they will go back
I'm
and
the culprit. When I'm looking for a song, I go to YouTube first.
Exactly.
Those
Than
things
Boomplay
are-
and all those things.
Yeah.
A lot of people does that. Somebody, you go to his house, she is cooking. He has connected, the YouTube to his television. He's in the kitchen. She's not necessarily paying attention to the visuals, but the songs are just playing back to back to back. So I'll go for the song. If the song is good, definitely you are going to attract a lot of listeners, and most of them will come this way
Via YouTube.
via YouTube. So I think the song did the magic for that. I think I would say maybe 70-30. If I should strike a percentage, 70 for the audio, maybe 30% for the visuals, because I think we will have less people saying, okay, I want to go and see what is happening in this particular video. I want to see how it was shot, and some of the quality and those, there are technicalities that some of us would be interested in, but the ordinary person, if the song is not good, he will not even think about good video or anything. They don't care. But if the song is good and they want to enjoy it, they can play it from Boomplay, they can play it from YouTube. Anywhere they get this opportunity, they will stream it from there.
Perfect. Rome, we are closing.
I mean, the quality of the video, I think, will just play about 10% of the whole success of the numbers we are seeing. Now,
So you need a good song first.
Yes, you need a good song first.
God, be kind to us.
And but we shouldn't take away.
That's where
We shouldn't take away YouTube promotions.
Yes, that's where.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
where,
that is also a factor.
So that's my next point.
That's-
The first focus is about the quality of song and how people are able to relate to it. That all contribute to the quality. The second one has to do with your affiliate, as in people who can also help you push whatever you are trying to push. And the third one has to do with probably so the quality will just be an afterthought, like something that extra, a bonus.
Okay.
If you have a very good video quality, it is a bonus for you. Yes, that is when you can have extra people also paying attention to the quality and giving you that credit. Else, when you look at even Blakk Sherif, some of the songs that even broke him to fame and all that, about 2 of them were not even shot. Even the ones that broke him to fame were not even of very high quality videos and all that. So I believe that it is the quality of song and how people are able to relate to it. These are some of the things that drive people to even go and even watch the videos and on there. And also because of the culture of now people actually seeming to release songs on YouTube even before they go and think of visuals. So now when you go on YouTube even to check on somebody's song, you would have the song and also the visuals there. And these are 2 pieces on YouTube. So if if you happen to have both videos,
what they call the lyrics video.
Yes, if you happen to have both content on the platform, you are likely to also get some people like you who would, whenever they want to look for a song, they go on YouTube to check first. You are highly to get some of these people streaming the songs, and not automatically because they like the video or they love the video, but because they like the song, they would go and find it there. And we shouldn't also take away the affiliate part.
What affiliate part?
The fertilizers, no. Yes, our cheap farmers who are now who can fertilize your product. We shouldn't also. Oh yes,
Okay, so I pray for kindness unto us. Kojo, it is our prayer that your next song,
they will be kind to us.
Your song that you're about to release, people will be kind to us.
Yes.
When you move with a style, it'll be. No, it'll be. Another and I'm sure now, you know, and I'm sure Roland too, for some time, has been feeling it.
Yes, feeling.
So imagine if Kojo blows big. Like the feeling.
Na unim. Na obimbu kino. Number 20,000. Na nipa ni kase di boy dey no complain ya. Ono abeti.
Nipa ni kase di boy dey.
What's it?
This tables you are shaking.
Say, your friends last minute. I can't say 20,000. 40,000.
60,000.
It is a good job. 20,000. Yeah, with one song.
What Kojo is saying, you guys are not. Kojo is saying that. So be the 20,000 about. Nase obisi or no so beji 4,000. Nase 4,000 na ma. Uncle Daffy.
And I make us say,
Kojo
was talking about pricing. Yes.
Now we saw when you back and most
60,000, and more 20,000, more 2,000, more 1,000.
We bought 2,000.
We see about 2,000.
And you back with
What you are failing to understand? The young person over here say, man, Maria media no and son am ebe enyum ti. And then say we discuss here can some unless probably my people want my label is trying to say be your money.
Yes.
But it doesn't change my mindset. No.
So you see,
no, understand it.
So last made ewoni pemu will not go and cost 60,000 just because
we are not calling the manager.
So if you want to go after last minute like the way that promoter was going after last minute, you will be unfair to the guy because now he's affiliated to a label and he doesn't control all these things by himself.
Okay.
Whether label or whether the label or not, if they are not making a sensible business approach, yes, we will talk about it. But if I have only one hit and they call me and you are charging, maybe I don't know.
Marketing,
Yes,
alright, so guys, I'll talk to you again tomorrow, 7 p.m. same time here on Flex TV. It has been Showbiz Daily, and I know that we will be going for Christmas break as well. I'll be sharing all the details with you when the dates are clear. Thanks to you for always being a part of us. We enjoy your company, same as you enjoy our company. God bless Kojo King. In fact, we need a hit for Kojo King.
Oh yes, we will get a hit. We will get a hit.
The way stardom they be around Ghana and the things that comes with it.
On starting Jim because of starting Aurora Natali.
Oh, forget
What is Jim?
We are seeing it in the future. We are seeing it in the future.
Ross is out there.
We are seeing the future. No, we are seeing the future.
Hate in your size, never hate. If besides the game.
Thanks to Renata Reagan, thanks to Roland Amati, Digital Rasta, Flex. Yeah, Lappy G, Gideon the last case. My name is Sammy Flex. You see you when I say we're out of here.